Hey there, and welcome to the 6th video where I'm making a pickpocketing game using Unity. And in this video, I'm going to be going over how I added sound effects into my game. And the first thing I did before I even added or created any sound effects is I created a settings menu because I want to be able to edit the volume of these sound effects. So I created a settings menu which can edit the sound effect volume and the music volume. And the music volume is going to be worked in later, but right now the sound effect volume is right here. And in the settings menu, I'm also going to have the ability to remove ads, and that's also a functionality I'm going to have later on in the game when there are actually ads in the game. And there's one more thing I have to do before I can actually create sound effects, and there's a bug in the game that's preventing that. Right here you can see that the civilians and the player can bump into each other sometimes, and that's something I do not want in my game. I want when the civilian bumps into a player, I want the player to lose money because I want the player to do their best to avoid the civilians while they're walking and not bump into them. So there's going to be a consequence for bumping into a civilian. So I went ahead and added that functionality, and now if you bump into a civilian, you lose some money. So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and create some sound effects for my game. The first thing I'm going to do is go into Audacity and I'm going to record a couple of sound effects. So this is how I created the cash collection sound effect when you're stealing money from a civilian. The next sound effect I created is the effect that happens when you bump into a civilian. So this is the sound effect I came up with. And to get a sound effect of the player walking, I just rub my hands just like this to get a quote-unquote walking sound effect. There are also some cars in the game, so I want the player to hear the driving of the cars. So I went outside and I recorded some sound effects of some real-life cars. Okay, so now that I'm done with all these sound effects, I just went ahead and exported them and created them into WAV files. Now I'm going to go into an app called Col, and I'm going to create some more sound effects. These ones are basically going to be created using a piano, and I'm going to create a power up sound effect. Basically when you collect a power up, when you activate a power up, and also when the multiplier is activated. I also want to, once you complete a goal, you're going to get the multiplier activated. So I need a sound effect for that as well. And I also created a sound effect for if you miss a goal. If you don't actually hit the goal, there's going to be a sound effect that plays as well. Okay, so now I'm done with all these sound effects. I'm going to place these sound effects into the actual game. So now I'm going to add all these sound effects into the game. So this is how the game runs now with some sound effects. So that's pretty cool that the game runs now properly with sound effects. Now I'm going to make the settings menu work so that we can adjust the volume of the sound effects with the settings menu. And there we go. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next video, where I'm going to be adding a store into the game. So I'm gonna see you in that one. Peace.